It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I've been wanting to check this out for a minute now. It's the Game of Thrones theme song, and I haven't actually looked to see who it was played by until just now, which has me even more excited because it's got Tom Morello of Audioslave / Rage Against the Machine. We've been doing a lot of Rage Against the Machine reactions, and I absolutely love them. Scott Ian of Anthrax, Nuno Betancourt of Extreme, Brad Paisley, and Game of Thrones composer Raymond Jawadi, which I may have said his name wrong. I apologize. But I wanted to dive into this because Game of Thrones holds a special place in my heart. I really loved that show. It's one of the few shows that I've watched multiple times, like in pretty close succession. I'm one of those people where if I watch a show, like I can't watch it again for years until I kind of forget a lot of the stuff that happened, and then I may go back and revisit it. But Game of Thrones, there were so many characters, so many different things that were going on at one time, like so many like just little pieces that you could miss, that I would watch it again before every single season almost. I'd go back and see everything that I watched and then get into the new season. And, you know, I know there's a lot of controversy with the way that it ended. And I'm not in disagreement. I'm actually with you guys that feel that way. I still enjoyed it because I'm not super picky, and I just wanted to see where it went. But I do feel like they sped it up. Like they could have fleshed it out so much more. There were still so many loose ends. They could have went for like 3-4 more seasons and wrapped everything up properly and did it the way that I feel like it should have been done. But who am I to say that that's what they have to do? I don't know. It just felt like they wanted to move on to their next project. And to an extent, I can understand that you're excited about the next thing coming in your career, but don't ruin one of the greatest shows ever. Like, you were a part of magic, and then you just kind of just blow it off because you're like, oh well, we're ready to move on. I don't know. That made me really upset. But anyways, that's not what we're here for. Game of Thrones theme song. Let's dive in. Let's see what they did with this.
It sounded like Guitar Center 1988 in here. It was like a full.
Oh yeah. So the opening, I'm gonna try to do a harmony.
And Dan Weiss. I didn't mention that Dan Weiss was in it, who is the creator, I believe, of Game of Thrones. Obviously not the person that wrote the actual story, but as far as the TV show.
Sorry. Yeah.
Or he created the theme song.
The melody itself, the front.
No, I don't know. Is that what they're saying? He's a creator of the theme song? Listen, I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. I'm stupid. I'm just here to check out the music.
Sorry.
Oh,
Let me ask you a question. The melody itself, the front.
Yes.
How much liberty is there? Meaning, when you're going like.
I'm just trying to remember all the right
notes. Phrasing.
Yeah.
If we want to get it really right, could we do, instead of going, could we just go?
Oh.
That's the original, right?
That's the original.
Okay,
Got it. How long are we gonna wait before you told us you're playing it wrong?
I was waiting for the tuning and then.
Yeah.
He's like,
He knew none of those were the tapes.
I'll let these guys hang out. I'll let these guys hang out for a
Get
while.
Brad in to play
Yes,
something?
Yes.
What's up, brother? Good to see you. Oh, glad you could
They
make
brought
it.
in a
Guys,
ringer.
it's Brad.
Hey, what's going on, man?
You the stunt guy? You coming in? Do know.
Tom Morello.
What we're doing is so like specific to know. It'd be great if somebody just did some beautiful.
Just between it?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Sprinkle some fairy dust on
There
there.
we go.
Yeah, do that.
Anything, you know, that's what it's been missing. That's what it's been missing. Ramin, lead the charge.
Okay.
So much talent in this room right
3,
now.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, this brings back memories. Okay. I don't want to pause it. I just want to let them cook. Listen, I probably shouldn't have paused it. They're at the very end. I didn't want to pause it for so long because I'm like, yo, they're cooking. Like, I just want to let them cook. This is so nostalgic to me. And I say that as if it's been such a long time. I mean, it feels like it has been way longer than it has, but it still has been, a little bit of time has passed. It's just such a dope show. Unbelievable. I don't know why I paused it at the very. I should have just let them keep cooking. I didn't know how much longer was left because I haven't paused it, and so the bar wasn't up on my screen to see like where we were along with the entirety of the video. But listening to that makes me more upset that it didn't get. I don't want to say. I was gonna say dragged out, but dragged out makes it seem like they're milking it for more seasons and episodes. But they could have did so much more. They could have did so much more. I was still happy to watch it, but it's like. it's just like all these loose ends got tied up so quick that it just like it didn't give you time to really like get into each of the moments and each of the things that was happening. And it just makes me so upset. So upset. I know that they did the prequel, which came like so many years before. And honestly, I didn't even watch that yet. I haven't even watched that. I forget what it's even called. But it happened like obviously before anybody was alive that was in the actual Game of Thrones show. And I'm curious if they do anything in the future after Game of Thrones as well at some point. I guess it depends on how that last show did. Let me know if you guys watched it, if it's worth watching. I might have to pick it up and watch it myself. I completely forgot about it till just this moment, but also let me know what you guys thought about that ending. I feel like the consensus is pretty clear. They rushed that shit. I don't feel like there's many people that feel differently about it. There's some that are going to say they didn't enjoy it at all because of that. Others are going to say they still enjoyed it, but wish that they did it better. But I don't think anybody's going to be like, nah, I think it was the perfect way to go out. I've not found anybody that said that, but maybe someone's out there like that. So let me know down below in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what else we got to check out. Shout out to everybody that's involved in this. Again, Tom Morello, love that man, because Rage Against the Machine, I've been having so much fun with those reactions. Dan Weiss, Scott Ian, Nuno Betancourt, Brad Paisley, Raymond Jawadi. Again, I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. I hate when I butcher people's names, but all of them absolutely amazing. This was a good time. So take it easy, stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.